gentlemen, this week we have been privileged also to have with us some scholars from afar, Sandra and John Bromkas, and they're preparing our entertainment for today. Let's give them a round of applause for helping us this week.
It's always a difficult thing in designing a program. How many risks you're going to take. This idea of putting a play together in 4 days, you know, and trusting that it would come together, for me, just is the biggest thing for me, is being reminded that, you know, when we're designing programs, you want the process. What I wanted most was to be in this room with you folks working on the play. The final performance I knew would be fun, but for me the idea of working with you in the room, step by step, piece by piece, and making it happen wasn't that good. Every day, every minute, we'd have a breakthrough. Every minute we'd have a breakthrough with that process. And that's where I'm focused, but then there's this other part of me that's worried, but we got to have a performance at the end. How will we get there? Don't worry. So I learned once again that my instinct to trust the process, and that the final product, it will be what it will be. I love being reminded that that's okay.
We went to a guild or a teacher and we made something from that time period. I made a medallion in wood carving, and we made our costumes for today as the feast, our own little Renaissance fair.
My favorite part would probably be how, like, even though a bunch of the kids in the group were in different social groups, they all became friends in the end. Like, they all came together and they learned that it doesn't matter where you came from or anything, that if you have something in common you can all like just wind up and being friends and everything like that. And like Mr. Bergmiller said, how you would just see something and see that someone needed something to be moved, and it would just get done and it would make everything just go the way it was supposed to be going.
As I could tell when I was playing, looking around, watching people, they were enjoying and having fun. Our last song that we did there for the dances, I could tell that the percussion people were having a lot of fun and stuff, because they were all smiling and stuff, having a good time.
When you are doing something like a play or music, it brings everyone together and they forget about their own lives and go into a music life. They don't care about everything that's going on in their life. They put that all behind and just get concentrated into what they're doing.
I feel like a student again in a lot of ways. The Renaissance and medieval music that we studied in school was, it was somewhat extensive, but to be able to tap into the knowledge that the Bromkas have, that's a pretty amazing thing. I love the fact that the Bromkas stay real current. They're always doing some travel and research, and they're able to share new things and stories and new research that they've uncovered with me. So having that luxury of meeting them about 5 years ago and having them return a number of years to the school, it's always it really is a renewal sense, and I think that's a neat thing that they bring to us. It takes that word Renaissance, I think, and really gives it a lot of meaning to the school, to the students, to me, in that this is like a rebirth when they come back to visit us for a week. And we do have a lot of new things, and this year was especially evident in the fact that we tried this play, which was a whole new idea, very unknown, and it's just really been a pretty neat experience. The first year, I shared this with them before you came and sat down with us this morning. The first year, the big learning curve for me was those dances. I'm not a dancer by any means, and that was always a very very intimidating part of what any of these social occasions would be. But they made it really easy, and I felt at home. That was the learning curve for the first year, and so it's always been a new challenge, maybe in a new direction. So I very much feel blessed, and I feel like they have been very good teachers to me as well as to the kids here at the school.
Succeeding year, it's improving. There's more interest, there's more involvement from all different parties. Even the younger kids, when viewing the procession on the culminating day, seem to be very, very taken back by the whole process. And going to the Renaissance Fair in Lancaster before the actual Renaissance Fair week is very beneficial for the kids to pick up some things. And like Mr. Jarrett had noted, we really come together that week as a group of educators as well as kids to make it really a learning community. And the Bromkas visit, being able to tie together things cross-curricular is really, really neat, and it really brings to real life learning for the kids. And to me, that's the most significant part of all of this, because really it's all about the kids, and like Mr. Jarrett had alluded to, we have a cross-section of kids, and it just seems like for this week the kids are all the same, and they all really enjoy it, and they really step up. So we really, really appreciate the opportunity.